Hello everyone, MFPallytime here, and welcome back to Rogue Legacy 2. Hope you guys are doing well today. The last time we played a ranger, you guys told me about something that I didn't know existed. If you shoot at the perfect moment with an arrow, you could see there's a flash on the arrowhead that our ranger's using. If you release the shot right when that goes off, you get a critical hit. I had no idea. I know you could talk to this dummy up here for combat tips, and I do that. I don't know, it never sunk in that was actually a thing I could do on my ranger. Today we are attempting to progress our castle just enough to get us up to level 36. Maybe actually about level 38, so that is a decent amount of money. We're heading into the Stygian, no we're not, we're heading into Axis Mundy, but first, there's a secret that we can uncover here because we are a ranger, and I'll show you how to do it. Lemek's protege is dangerous. He will soon surpass his teacher. That type of power cannot be trusted. Z convinced him to join our cause, but Jay is still Citadel born, still a master's lapdog. He turned once and he will turn again. So that is a scar that has been uncovered. Scars are little glimpses into the past that unlock secrets in a different area of the game that we haven't touched too much in this particular playthrough. The goal of our character, the goal of our run today is to beat the crap out of Axis Mundy. Try to full clear this area and get ourselves up to a boss for the first time. This is Lady Triss, and she does have the Antique of Body buffet. It is lowering my resolve, so we do have slightly lower HP, but there's a chance that every single enemy that dies has a chance of dropping some meat on the ground for us to use, which could certainly be nice. I am a little freaked out about this eyeball being above us here, so I am going to double back to the entrance to take him down. Also, thank you guys so much for joining us today. Full disclosure, I am recording this before the charity stream, just because I have a little bit more time right now. We will start eventually rolling these episodes out pretty close to their release time, or recording them more closely to their release time. It's just been a really weird few weeks. We do have an energy shooter off to the right. We're going to use him. Come on, one more. To get up to the high ground. To rain down death and destruction on these guys. Man, once you really get used to the movement in this game, it gets so crazy good. I don't think I can make it to the other side without my platform. That's coming off cooldown in just 1 second. Here we go. Boom, platform, get my chest. And then we leave. Nice and easy, nothing to it. Remember, they split this zone into 2 halves. So we're attempting to full clear. Whoa, very lucky that there was a pumpkin beneath me there. Otherwise, we could have taken some big damage from that fish. He still manages to land 1 shot on us, but more or less we're okay. By the way, I don't know how long this Halloween event is going to last either. Maybe you didn't even need me to tell you that this was recorded before the charity event. Maybe all this stuff is gone by now. As we push back in, the enemies in here are protected, meaning that this elite up top is actually keeping them safe from some damage. I'm going to use our ranger's platform to sit above him in the room and deal some easy damage down from above. Luckily for us, he had no way of attacking above him. And now with that target dead, that opens us up to actually dealing some damage to these guys. Up until that point, they were totally protected by the elite. One thing I want to mess around with is, if anyone is familiar with Hades, Hades had the Pact of Punishment, and it was basically a way of making the game more difficult with things that you agreed to put into the game. Lose no health is the challenge. Okay. Ooh, that looks pretty difficult, except we're a ranger. So really nothing's that difficult. Let's just chill. We can wait for the platform to come back. I don't know how I'm going to dodge any of those fire spikes over on the left, but we'll figure that out in 3, 2, 1. We're just going to drop down, dash and platform. Whoa, yes! Oh, yes, the high stakes rune. I see a suture in your future. Increased final damage multiplier from super crits. I truthfully don't know what a super crit is. So, I don't know if that's going to be super useful to me. What comes to mind is the boxer landing hits on an enemy and building up combos. Is that a super crit? There is a way of getting that multiplier on every single character. Oh, hey, bud, I was gonna make a platform for you. There we go, dealt with, no problem. Chest just to our right on the other side of this little shooter thing. Actually, it's under the platform. How am I supposed to get out of here? There's a lamp that we can use to bounce up to this. There's also another chest on this side as well. Okay. Yeah, that's a pretty tight spot, but we got it, no problem. Where's this taking me? I didn't even see that with the pumpkin there. We should still be able to get back up here, no problem. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now, in general, I would say the Ranger has very little drama on their runs, generally speaking. That's a new kind of mage shooting out electricity. I don't believe I've ever seen that before. The platform allowing you to really negate a lot of the obstacles, block projectiles from coming towards your character, and do fun kinds of things like that really does add up over the course of a run towards making this character super duper survivable. Ooh, we can shoot the door to deal bonus damage to this guy as he gets knocked back. We have collected all of the chests, every single one of them on, ooh, didn't see the trap, on this side of Axis Mundi, but this is just beginning. Hey, thanks for shooting me again. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Looks like there might be one more secret along the way. We just barely managed to jump over that projectile from one of those little rocket launchers there, or I really don't know what those things are actually called. We can definitely get up top if we plank it. I've always seen this area, not been able to access it because I don't have the double jump, and always wondered what the point is, because it keeps showing up and makes it seem like it's an important area. It's over. Food shipments, aid for villagers, everything. Although the bridge succumbed to the shift, we persevered. But now the gatehouse has been overrun by beasts. I should have trusted my instincts. I could feel something was coming. The stench of rotting bodies must have attracted the beasts. But I did not believe they could sneak past our defenses. The Stygian beasts are massive, unlike anything I've seen, and they are not marine creatures. They stand on 2 feet, almost humanoid in stature. They were too large for me to handle alone, and I could not marshal the soldiers to fight. Perhaps if I were as persuasive as Z, things would have been different. My only resource was to seal the gate and trap the beasts inside. Unfortunately, this also blocked the one supply route into the village. I must inform the estuaries we need more soldiers to fend off the wretched monsters. Alas, I fear the villagers are now on their own. Whoa, hey, gentlemen, how are you? I'm just gonna sit up here, don't mind me. Hit you both with a little bit of fire. Sitting at 235 HP. That's our maximum, and that's what we have as we move into the second area here. Those scars, by the way, can be found all over the castle, the one we saw at the very beginning. There is one inside of the pizza girl's house. However, you need to be a dwarf to unlock it, if memory serves. I've only unlocked those one time, so I don't have, like, quite the memory of how to get them and where they all are. I'm gonna have to do some more research on that, but there's definitely one in there that needs dwarf. As we look at this second area, we can see not many chests lie ahead of us, but a few secrets are on the path. We could consider going into the Stygian study just enough to get the dash allowing us to go further with our aerial dashes. It like adds a little void component onto it, making it so you can travel through void energy, but also travel longer distances. The Stygian study was designed in a way where you could kind of do it whenever you want to, but it's a very challenging area. Unfortunately, I don't have the resolve to really mess around with any of that stuff. Spear traps beneath me. We just need to I thought that was going to be a little smoother, but it worked out. Everything's okay. Everything's okay. This scout is taken down no problem with the power of the vine platform. We opened the door just in time for that projectile to fly through. And it looks like lightning mages are kind of the norm in here. Ow, 43 damage as that arrow hits center of mass. So I can sit here indefinitely. I can sit here indefinitely. All right, there's nothing to this one then. Just dash over and dash to the end. Nice. Clean. Looking good. Looking good. 2 more chests, 3 more chests in front of us here, and 2 secret rooms. I said whoa! If they're coming through the floor, that means it has to be an eyeball elite, and yes, it is. I kind of have to rush this guy. Unfortunately, we can make a platform to dodge some of those projectiles. Ah! Oh, 10 health, 10 health, 10 health. We can get it back. And remember, every single enemy we kill has a chance of dropping candy. It's weird not calling it chicken. They have a chance of dropping candy for us to continue our run with. We do get 2 HP back with every single kill. That's our siphoning rune slowly starting to level up from our masteries that we've been gaining from the XP that we've collected coming through here. But I'm sure you could tell it's... Oh, no! No! I thought the fish was gonna land on me! Shit! That elite took what seemed like a very good run and just completely slammed it back at me. Did we actually make enough money to make our dreams come true? We have a very good fireball skill. Why is it saying I don't know what the magic 8-ball is? I've played with a magic 8-ball character before. Fungal spread is one of my favorite abilities in the game. I think I'm gonna go with the mage though. That fireball setup is looking really good. We need to spend 3 levels worth of money. Now, not all of these are going to be priced the same, so we could try to be smart about what we're spending. That 425 over here is actually looking pretty affordable. 790 pretty expensive. Damage increases up at the top are looking really, really high. Relics cost less. Resolve is amazing if you're planning on doing full clears of the castle each time, but that's looking pretty expensive for us right now. So let's do 500 here, 400 here, and another 500 into base armor. That at least has the max weight capacity opened up for us. We're going to need 2 levels of this. So probably looking at somewhere in the neighborhood of... ooh, how much does that cost? Somewhere in the neighborhood of probably 1,400 gold? If I had to guess. And it doesn't look like I actually have anything else I could spend money on. So in we go. Here we are at the entrance again. This should look very familiar. I've gotten to the point where I can get through that entrance usually without even opening my eyes. But of course, the one time I talk about that, we fall into a lamp trap down here. We did have a video dedicated to the mage, so a lot of the mechanics should be very familiar to you guys. Let's trigger these traps above us and just make sure we're collecting all this gold. Mage is going to be harder for me to clear on just because we don't have as many upgrades for the character. Ooh, that was really nice. Magic ball attack. That unfortunately triggered that red orb to shoot at me. We don't have as many upgrades for the character as far as increasing their maximum spell damage or anything, but we do have a pretty decent amount of health to work with here. Where did you come from? You can live in the water? Oh, I had no fucking idea. Well, eat this fireball. How's that feel? I don't think I can get over to the other side without the Stygian study dash, so unfortunately we're gonna have to leave that chest there. Ari, oh god. Ari taking a lot of damage as we're leaving this area as well. Oh, that wasn't it. That was it. That was it, dude. That was it, dude. We do unfortunately hit our head on the spikes, already missing 100 HP right now. That's going to be a quick tap into a dash to gather a little bit of gold there, but I really do mean a little bit of gold. We're only looking at 300 so far. We have a relic room just up ahead. Let's see if I can get a good bounce on this guy. Indeed we can. Easy one here too. Unfortunately out of mana. I'm gonna have to kind of bleed this guy dry for mana. There, just let it hit. Let it hit. Just slowly siphon this stuff. What do you got for me here? I would actually really like to do a challenge room. Lose no health. Okay, when I said challenge room, I didn't actually mean this one. See if we can do it though. So you're gonna have to bounce off of these. Ow! Ow! Ah. Okay, at least I think I see how it might be done. It's just continuous jumps. Downward attacks. Oh my goodness. Oh, it looks like our mage isn't gonna have much luck in here, but I shouldn't say that. The run's not over. We still have a ton of ways that we could progress smoothly. Let's make sure I'm not landing on any water. Beautiful hit. Okay. I got a fireball for these two. They're grouped up really nicely as well. Dash under the trap after they both die. We can do this one, and we know how to do this one if I could just do it right. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. 59 HP and a dream. Fuck. It's like sometimes that second attack just doesn't... I swear I'm hitting the button. It just... Ah! Oh, I feel a lot of shame on that one. Oh, sometimes the runs just don't go well, and that was definitely an instance of that. Oh, shit. We got a really good one. We have a Spelunker Duelist. This is Lady Autumn II. Wait, that's not who we just lost, right? Is she coming back with a vengeance? We're going to save... It is! Lady Autumn is being reborn! We're going to save this for next run. We can see the old Lady Autumn just to the left over here on the wall. One fun little fact, you can tell the difference between a character that died versus one that retired because Lady Kimberly's actually just sitting down, whereas everyone else has like a portrait where they're standing. Okay, our next run for our next episode is going to be going in full clearing with the Spelunker. This is a fantastic opportunity to really amass quite a bit of wealth. And that should be a pretty good run. Hopefully I play a little bit better than what I just did. We didn't get enough for what we were going after, but we have 10 gold more than we need to at least get one upgrade there. That's looking pretty good. Hey, thank you guys so much for being here today. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back again soon with more Rogue Legacy 2. Take care. I'll see you again next time.